So after being backed yesterday, is it really all it seems when you look at what was said? Or is this more a stay of execution? Welcome to Forest Fan TV. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever in the world you are, whatever time of day you're watching this. Hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome to your latest Nottingham Forest news. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the ramifications of yesterday, and I think there are a lot of things that may or may not have been overlooked that we need to get under the bonnet of, because I don't think it's as cut and dry as some people think it is. But before we do that, don't forget you only have a few hours. It closes at 7:30 tonight. If you would like to get your tickets for your signed, framed Forest away kit, signed by the squad, make sure you click on the link in the description or the one pinned in the comments. You get that shirt there, as you can see in the picture, beautifully framed. There's still loads of tickets left, so make sure you go and grab yours to be in for a chance to win it. Remember, it closes at 7:30 tonight and the draw will be done tomorrow at 8:30. All right, let's get into this. There's a lot to discuss on this matter. So looking through the statement and really dissecting it and breaking it down quite heavily, it's something that was niggling at me yesterday. It's something I started to touch on in the video, and that was the language used by Marinakis in his statement. And when you look under it, there's one key line that stands out more than anything when you reassess it. And I just want to read it to you now. It's we've all been disappointed with recent performances, and it's very clear that a lot of hard work needs to be done to address this urgently. That's fine. It's this bit here. Results and performances must improve immediately. So there's no case of we are looking for results to get better or results need to turn around soon or anything like that. It's immediate. And this, for me, forget the rest of the statement. This is the key telling line. And it does put Steve Cooper in a bit of a stay of execution. And that does worry me, because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know how you felt, but after the previous game at Leeds, it looked to me like he thought he was gone. And there were certain key signs that did it. There was the wave into the crowds that everyone's talked about that he's poo-pooed off. I don't buy it. But more importantly, it was the substitutions. Now, I've been a massive critic of his substitutions this season. I think more times than not, they've been atrocious. And to me, against Leeds, it was haphazard, to say the least. It was thrown on, throw the kitchen sink, let's see what happens. There was no structure to it. There was no tactics behind it, anything like that. It was worse, I thought, than a lot of his bad substitutions over the season so far. And why am I bringing this up? Because I feel now he is almost on a rolling contract. And at any stage, the trigger could be pulled. And it's starting to make me scratch my head a little if this is the Marinakis' strategy, because you're going to run out of games. You're going to run out of games. What if Cooper goes and wins against Villa on Saturday and then gets tonked by Manchester United the next week? Are you then going to sack him with then 7 games to go? What if he loses heavily to Aston Villa? What does that mean? There's not enough time. There's not enough time to bring someone new in. And that's my worry. And that's my worry, is how is this going to benefit the team? I almost feel the statement needed to be get rid of him, or we're backing him till at least the end of the season, and at the end of the season we will reassess, etc. I just don't think that's going to happen. And I think Cooper understands it as well, that he is on that knife edge still. And at any stage the trigger could be pulled. Look, forget Cooper being in charge, forget Cooper in, forget Cooper out. At the end of the day, all I care about is what my team does on that pitch and performs and gets the 3 points. And I don't know if this is going to benefit the team with him being on this knife edge, because of the example I gave you with the substitutions. It is clear that Cooper loves being in charge in Nottingham Forest, and he will throw what he can at the kitchen sink to make sure, he can get a result. And I am telling you now, Aston Villa are not the same team that came to the City Ground. They are the team in the 3rd best form since Emery took over, behind Arsenal and Manchester City. And we are going to their home ground. This is not going to be easy. In fact, I will be shocked. We will do well just to get a draw out of this one. So is this whole stay of execution just a delay until Villa? Because the other thing is, I don't think Marinakis has a replacement in place for what he needs right now. There's talks that he's got very good relationships with the Celtic manager. There's one or two others in his black book. The problem is you need a firefighter in this situation. And the best firefighter got signed by Everton in Sean Dyche. So outside of that, unless you want to go Big Sam, no one else really has a reputation to firefight. Most of the other managers that would be potentially put in this role would be project managers. Unless you argue Jesse Marsh, God forbid, would be one, seeing that he did it for Leeds last season. So that I think Marinakis may be buying himself some time to find himself the right person who can firefight over the next few weeks. Just my opinion, based on nothing but the way I'm reading the situation. Because I don't feel, honestly, that Cooper's going to go and get a result, nor do I, at Villa, nor do I feel there's going to be a huge change. What really is going to change over the next few days? Because the other thing is that being away from home, we're not going to have the luxury of the city ground and that raucous atmosphere, really pushing the players forward. It's still going to be an away match. And is this statement going to be the thing that changes our fortunes overnight? I don't think so. What I think we will see, and we'll do a match preview obviously on this tomorrow, what I think we're going to see is what happened after the previous statement last time. It's not too dissimilar set of games that we had. Well, it was Villa, I'm pretty sure that we saw. Yeah, it was. So, it's all come around full circle, hasn't it? And I expect to see a similar performance where Cooper goes to lock up shop and then see if he can spring a counter-attack. A point at Villa probably keeps him in the job. But we need more than that, guys. We're at the stage now where draws are probably not going to be good enough. What we need more than anything is back-to-back wins. And that pressure valve gets released so much. 2 wins sends you to 33 points. And then you can limp your way to 36. It's such fine margins right now. Just saying these words is like scaring me, man. This is how close this league is right now from falling away from us. It's 2 wins. But it's a hell of a set of fixtures coming up for us. So these are my thoughts on it. I do feel that the statement from yesterday was more to shut the media up and shut the speculation up that was doing the rounds on social media. But I don't think it's indefinite. But I do want your guys' views on it. And do you think that that's your take from it? Or do you see it another way? Or do you think that statement there is saying we are fully backing Cooper to at least the end of the season? I would love your take on it, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Coming up, as I mentioned, we'll have a full match preview of the Aston Villa game. And of course, we'll have the watch along for you on Saturday. Before that, don't forget to go grab your tickets for the framed signed giveaway from our good friends at Football Prizes. But until then, get your thoughts in the comment. Let me know where your head's at with all of this. It's been a rough 48 hours. It really has. And do you think, if you've got this far in the video, do you think Forest will survive? And will it be with Cooper or will it be without Cooper? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Before you leave, as always, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Forest Fan TV, and we'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Reds.